Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It is late night money on a Friday, well, Saturday morning. Welcome on into the show. If you're hanging out on a Friday night, awesome. Stay inside. Don't get in trouble. Hit the like button. Doesn't cause any problems. Why wouldn't you hit the like button? I say that all the time. You just hit the like button, folks. Alrighty, let's pull up what is happening now in the world. NBA. What do we have? So let's number one. I said hit the like button. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. There you go. So check that out. Polls should be posted. Hopefully they're posted on Sean Higgs YouTube and on the Winning Free Picks YouTube for the poll. We're trying to get a little poll together. King D was like, "Hey, do a poll for the Super Bowl in the chat." Well, we did today in Midday Money. We had the total. Yesterday was the side total on Wednesday, sides on Tuesday. So I got the sides already done. Casey and San Fran. We'll tally up the total today after tonight's show, whatever we get across the board there. And then tomorrow, I don't know if I should give it out tomorrow at the noon in Midday Money tomorrow, or should I wait? I'm going to do a live show tomorrow at 6 Eastern. I'm going to give out a bunch of props that I have. And I'm going to try to invite some people on. We'll see who shows up. Otherwise, it'll just be me. If you're in the chat, if you're on Twitter, you want to come, you send me a message tomorrow. I'll put you a link. I'll send you a link. You come on. Try not to act a fool. Keep it professional. Have your clothes on. And you come in and talk. We had, meaning me and a little people live inside my head. Kings and Pellies today. Kings are winning. Pels are down. We'll see what happens. In the video here, two winners in college basketball, VCU and Nevada, both got it done. Never in doubt. Money line winners there. We'll take it and move on here to a Friday night / Saturday morning. I'll put these picks out here in the chat for those in the chat. And then we'll stream them across for those watching to see. So you don't just have to listen. You can just say, this guy's way too loud. It's late at night. My wife, girlfriend, husband, boyfriend, kids trying to sleep next to me. Put on mute and I can just read these out. Real simple. Let's go. Rutgers plus the 4. Xavier, Javier, Xavier, whatever you want to call them. Minus 110. They're not laying 110 points. That's a money line play. Dartmouth plus 10.5. Central Arkansas plus 11.5. Buffalo plus 8. Florida, money line play, plus 110. Detroit plus 13.5. Bellarmine plus 12. LSU plus 6. Kansas under 148.5. The Cuse over 152.5. They're in time. Well, they started out in time order, though LSU and Syracuse are noon games. I should have switched it around. I apologize. There's that. A gaggle of games. Last time we threw out a gaggle of games, we went 9-5 the other day with a gaggle of games. So don't be scared. That's a winning day, 9-5. Plus 385. Granted, we did have a money line with UCLA plus 125 and a 110 on Providence. So it's an extra $35. But still, 350 minus those still would have been a nice night for you. Those are the picks. There you have it. There you have it. Any comments? Otherwise, it'll be a nice 10-minute show. Dave's in the house. I'm on San Fran on Sunday, so I believe they are the better team. Niners, although I thought I did see that line. Did that line come down now all of a sudden? Not all of a sudden. I thought I saw a 1 pop up. I see a 1.5 now. 2.5 at FanDuel, 1.5 at MGM. Twos basically across the board. Total sitting pretty, 47.5. So there's that. Michael B's in the house. Well, it's going to be a 3-0 day with UCU Moneyline Nevada first half. Looks like the Lakers want to play basketball tonight. Yeah. And that's why I did both. And again, I put them in the chat. Worst case, I thought we'd split, which looks like could very well happen here. But what are you going to do? What's the score here in that game? Can you give me an update on that game there, Mike, with the Pelicans and the Lakers? College hoops tomorrow, Colorado -1. You got Arizona off the triple OT game. UCLA versus Cal. Okay, I mean, UCLA's playing a lot better. A&M at home, like it. Florida against Auburn. Well, you saw Florida here in the chat. What's there to say? Like it. Kevin says 100 basketballs on Saturday. More than that. There's about 140. There's a Facebook. Anybody in Facebook, if you're on Facebook, give it a like. No one ever likes the Facebook post. There's the Sean Higgs channel. You could vote in both polls on YouTube. Locking into Kings in the house. King D wanted the poll. He got a poll. Michael B, I'm looking at Michigan State tomorrow versus the Illini, Cincy versus Houston. NC Miami line. I'm seeing threes now. Yeah, I like the Miami line there, threes. It was a 4.5 down to, was it a 4.5 or just a 4 opener? Just a 4 has come down. I still like Miami in that spot. Wow, what a Nevada sweat. I jumped in late game for even money on the money line. There you go. Hey, take the win. Money line Markel's in the house. Michael B says Rice for South Florida looks really low. Rice Aroni. Yeah, you know what? I kind of like a little rice there. I like my rice with my chicken. Let's go. I'm not gonna hate you for rice. Rice might be an added play tomorrow. Might make the cut tomorrow morning on the show. Another one. Kev, why you choose these picks? What is it based on, Kev? So, some of these picks are on my site, Premium Picks, games I bet on. Other ones just kind of are. I do have. I try to give out a bunch of premium picks, but I also some people come in here who have brought the picks. I can't give them all out. So these are all games. A lot of times you'd be like 50-50. Games that are just like right there for me that I really like, that I sort of want to bet on, but then my 10 games become 23 games. So, we'll just take Rutgers right off the bat. I'm getting a nice home dog here. I know a person who doesn't bet or newer to betting would look at that game and be like, wow, Wisconsin is a really good team. Why are they only laying 4.5 points here or 4 points? Well, the fact is they're 3-5 on the road, and home teams, Big Ten, they cover numbers. Not only cover numbers, they win outright. So Rutgers, an example, it's a game I want to bet on. Xavier and Creighton, this is just one. Here you go. It's a low line game. I'm going with the home team. Sure, Creighton, 15-7, look really good. They're a ranked team. 3 losses on the road. Teams lose on the road. And more often than not, they're going to lose in a crazy game like this where you think it should be an easy win. Dartmouth fits a nice little system play for me when it comes to my power ratings. I'm going to take 10.5 points there. Same with some like that's Arkansas, another mid-major like that. Or they're not such Arkansas, not mid-major or low major, but smaller school kind of stuff. But they're just not. I just don't put it up there for. Hey, let me just choose a random game. You see the games, Kev. You got Rutgers. There's Detroit. They're 0-22 in the horizon. Bellarmine. I mean, who's running to the ASUN for a game? But then you got LSU and Kansas makes a cut. There's Buffalo out of the MAC. So it's not like I just say I'm taking games all marquee, top 25 matchups in big schools. No, I try to find games I bet, want to bet, really close to betting. When Michael says I took under in the Clippers game. The Clippers. Is this when's this for tomorrow? What day is that? Clips? They didn't play that, did they? Michael B says, looking at Kentucky Gonzaga, but I missed the line. My license plates got stolen off my car while I was at the store and missed a bunch. Oh my goodness. Well, they got your plates, and now you're going to be involved in an armed robbery, and you're going to start getting some tickets in the mail. Well, Oakland, baby. They don't want police up there. Kevin, you're welcome. Rutgers at the rack, baby. I wish whiskey was not off 3 straight losses. And again, they're still favored here. I mean, like, do you wanna run to bet Wisconsin? Oh, because what are they? Are they due to win? Well, why are they due to win? Yeah, you don't want to. Rutgers isn't any great shakes. They're 12-10, right? Let's see. Wisconsin laying 2 on the road to Nebraska, loser. Home dog 2 to Purdue, loser. 8 at Michigan, loser. 2.5 point fave at Minnesota, win by 2. Penn State favored by 6, lose outright. I mean, you beat Ohio State. I might actually come in. I didn't add this to my card, but I'll tell you what, I might grab some Maryland money tomorrow versus Ohio State. I mean, here's another team. Do I want to lay 2.5 with them? Is that a team I want to lay points with, even though Maryland is 3-5 on the road? They've lost 2 in a row. Do you really want to bet the Ohio State University? Kansas in the house. What are your thoughts on Super Bowl over under? I do not have a strong opinion on either. Now tomorrow I'm gonna have some props. I'm gonna put out. I'm gonna have a little prop show tomorrow. Super Bowl show. Maybe I'll have some guests on, and I'll prop wise for me now. I have bet a few props. I'm gonna have a lot of props on the show, and I will put them on the Sean Higgs YouTube comment section, and there'll be like a Kansas City section and a San Fran post because people are going to be biased to who they want to bet. And if you think Kansas City is going to win, you're thinking it's this going to happen, that's going to happen. But totals, I obviously I lean under. I'm an under guy. I could see it. I could see this being 23-16. I could see this being 38-34. I think it's got to be an in-game kind of thing for me, honestly. Florida State catch a 2 versus Virginia. No opinion at all. I mean, you'd think with, and again, I don't want to speak because I'm not 100% sure. I thought Virginia had a big win last game. At Miami, 60-38. And Florida State eked one out after losing to Louisville. So I want to lean with the home team, obviously, but not enough for me to get there. Clippers tomorrow game. I'm like, what are we talking about here? The Clips. Under versus Detroit, huh? I mean, I don't hate it. Detroit's basically what I didn't even go over those trades. Someone in the NBA trade guild, let me know what's happening here. I know Detroit moved some guys. How are they going to respond? Are they, honestly, the under here, right? I mean, Detroit would. I mean, what if they score 80 tomorrow? Would you be shocked? I wouldn't be shocked. Easy pass? What? I'm confused now. Or taking his license plates for easy pass? Yeah, right. Syracuse catch a 4 versus Clemson. I do like Syracuse a little bit. I did write Syracuse down on one of my things. I don't hate it. So you want to lean Cuse? I do have the over here posted. So you want to take Cuse as well with Clemson off the win? Yes, I don't hate it. Yeah, I might add Cuse to the free picks tomorrow. Izzo and the Sparties lay it. Yes against Illinois. Ohio State money line. I'm looking at. Well, I'm looking in the opposite direction on that. Give me the Terps. Jesse Shule smashing the like button. Ninja wants to know, is Kansas overrated? I mean, when you say they're overrated, do you mean by the fact that um their ranking is overrated? Like you don't think they're the fifth best team in the country? Is it a little high? Are there four teams better than them? For me, listen, I think UConn's really good. You have a Purdue team that's I know you don't like them, but they just find ways to win. And again, this isn't will they win a title and not choke somewhere along the line. But as of now, they really don't lose. I'm high on North Carolina. I think Kansas might be a little. Again, my the way I look at a team is different than what these rankings are. Are they? They're a top 10 team for sure. I don't think you can get 10 teams better than Kansas. Good morning, Jesse. That's your buddy. TCU +8 versus Iowa State. I like TCU. I got TCU. It's 8. I got a 7, Mike. Yeah, listen. If you're gonna tell me the four's a little high for them, maybe. But with the exception of, I mean, I think UConn's been really pretty good. Although they've had their lulls. Right? I mean, lose to the Hall, you eke out a win here, and I know that Purdue had the losses on the road. At least Northwest. I mean, Northwestern almost beat them at home. So Northwestern is a team that just plays them tough. But where else are you going with a really good team? Like what is if you think they're overrated? I want to know what you like. Who's your best team? You know, like who are you putting above them? Yeah, I know everybody's overrated. They are good at home. I mean, they're undefeated at home. It is what it is. Michael B. Kansas off loss at the Fog only would have bet them. Yeah, I mean, you got Kansas. What are they? 11-1 at home. No, they're undefeated. They lost at K State in overtime, a game they should have had. I mean, they pretty much destroyed Houston here. 13-point win. That game wasn't even that close. Beat Oklahoma State by 29. Beat Cincy by 5. And their losses at K State in overtime, at West Virginia, at UCF, which is a bizarre loss. That's a bizarre loss. I mean, the Marquette loss on the neutral, whatever. Jesse says Vietnamese girls are not overrated. How about UAB? The Blazers are blazing. They are. When it comes to women, I believe in diversity, equity, and inclusion. UAB outright bet them again to win the second half plus 130. Can't argue with Jesse's point. Purdue going to get overrated. Purdue's going to get overrated this week. I actually like the points there. I mean, if you tell me you want to take the Hoosiers and 17 points, I'll say, okay, I'll take 17 points with Indiana. I'll take whatever points you want to give me in Indiana. As I said just earlier, I could add Syracuse in here. I could add Maryland in here. I could add Indiana to this thing tomorrow. I could have them out on the site tomorrow. I don't even know. Utah State versus Boise. Where's the Mountain West here? Alrighty, 8:33. So this was a 4.5 and a 146. I'm looking at BYU underneath it. Hasn't moved. Boise off the loss of Colorado State. We liked Colorado State in that one. We had it here in the chat. Utah State lost to Nevada at home. San Diego State, no real shame losing there. You lost at the Pit. You know what? If you want to come in and take a couple points here, I, Utah State scored a road win in overtime. Have won 3 in a row going back to last year. They won in the Mountain West tournament, beat them to end the season. Boise got them before that, was taking care of business. I hmm. I see. I mean, I don't hate taking. You want to do the home team here? I get it. Boy, you know what? I don't know. Boise, they won at the pit, beat Nevada on the road. I'm going to say I'll lean to the points here, Mike. Pelicans are dead. Lakers 13 of 25 from three. Holy cow! Yeah, it's tough to stop 13 of 25 from three. Good grief, Charlie Brown. That's a big night. Oh, D'Angelo Russell shows up after they want to trade him, and he's going to sulk that well, you want to trade me? Don't trade me. Look, I can shoot. Well, at least I got the split, I guess. I mean, looking back, maybe I should have just took the Kings because the Lakers would have bounced back after a tough loss, but I can't bet the Lakers. I can't do it. All right. Rutgers, Xavier, Dartmouth, Central Arkansas, Buffalo, Florida, Detroit. You could read them off. I'm going to go over to the YouTube channels and quiet up the polls here so we can get a tally for tomorrow. Let's see. Anybody vote in the poll? Probably not. And here we go. All right, the poll is closed on the Winning Free Pick channel. And now we'll switch over to the Sean Higgs, see if anybody's even on that on a Saturday night or Friday night, Saturday morning, I guess is what it is. And we'll end this puppy as well. Let's see. Any votes? Just a couple. Just a couple. There we go. Polls are ended. Back to the chat. Sometime betting overnight stinks. I almost wrote back before tip, but I saw the whole world was betting on the Pellies. Yeah. What are you going to do? One of those spots. Just one of those things happens, Mike. The good thing is that nowadays, it's not like the old days where you would call day of and it would be it. You could buy out overnight. Go in and just get a little vig. It's all right. And it's all right that we're wrapping up. I will see everybody tomorrow for midday money. Cuse over 152.5, Kansas under 148.5, LSU +6, Bellarmine 12, Detroit 13.5, Florida money line, Buffalo +8, Central Arkansas +11.5, Dartmouth +10.5, Xavier, Javier the X, moneyline -110, and Rutgers +4. Be sure to come back tomorrow for midday money, and of course, live show Super Bowl. I have some crazy name for it. Super Saturday Super Bowl picks or something. I don't know. 6 p.m. Eastern live. I'm gonna see if I could maybe have somebody pop in, say hello, give their thoughts on the game. Appreciate everybody coming in. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck.